थोडक्यात सांगत होतं. Assuming that the person, this Pooja Sharma, had bought this house, you have to evict somebody who's staying in that house by lawful means. You have to file a suit and you must get a declaration and you must get an eviction order. Without doing this, you can't take law in your hand and come and demolish any building, even if you have bought the plot. Because you have to see what is the defense which the other person has, what rights or claims they are making. So if they are already in possession of this house, with all their documents they are living here, I heard, for so many years, it cannot be possible that this house has been built just last night. I can understand a construction which is going on illegally. You can stop it. You can even demolish it. A house which is standing there, which is a one-story, ground plus one story house which is standing for so long, even if you have become a subsequent purchaser, you cannot take law in your hands and demolish it. First thing is, I came to know that she said that she had made a call to 108. And I believe, and I sincerely believe, that this demolition could not have happened without the handiwork of the police. I'm making this allegation because I have reason to believe, and I have certain evidence to believe, that there is a very high-ranking police officer who is involved in this arrangement for making this demolition. I'm making this charge, and I will ask the Chief Minister to constitute a special inquiry, a commission, headed by a retired High Court judge, with no police officers involved, because everybody will be under pressure or influence, because I want to unravel who is this man who has been behind this, and it should be out, and I will demand that this man should be relieved of that position. Since he belongs to an IPS cadre, I will tell you that he cannot be suspended by the government of Goa, because it is MHA which will suspend, but he should be relieved, because if you have such kind of persons sitting on the top in the police hierarchy, you can imagine what will happen below. And I sincerely believe that this is the handiwork of someone from inside. 108 call is gone. 108 call, they should have come here. If it was for them to go to the police station, there was no need of calling 108, they could have gone to the police station. First thing. Second thing, from the sequence you come to know, they are keeping them at the police station while operations are being done this side. She tells us about the JCB which was there, with police probably guarding that JCB. What were they doing there? And now they allow that JCB to come back. How did that JCB leave this premises? Why was that JCB not attached in the first place? When you have a suspicion, when you have an apprehension, I think the first thing you take them, including the machinery brought, you have to bring it to the police station. You must conduct an inquiry. You may let them off after that, but you could not let it go. And then afterwards, from the sequence of events which I am hearing, I have this specific belief which is strengthening the foundation of what knowledge I have got, information I have got, that there is a handiwork of the police involved. I think the PI will have to explain. I think the Device P will have to explain, because they are the ones in charge of this jurisdiction of this area, and how and whose calls they got. It will be proper to have a check on all the calls they have received, including of these high-level police officers. And also, I would like to make sure that the call between these police officers and this owner has to be monitored, including the call details of these bouncers and whoever came. And you said Tijana arrest kelat nunni. So those people, these will show the chain and the link, how it is flowing to come to the mastermind of this thing. Otherwise, this police investigation will be a mockery, and they will protect their backside. They will want to protect every trace which they have done. They will try to close it and make sure that there will be no justice to the victims, but justice they will want to do for the police to run away from what they have done. So I will make this demand to the Chief Minister. This part we will have to proceed civilly for getting this. But as far as this is concerned, you're talking of law and order. You're doing some march there in Mapsa police station. You can't send one constable here. And what she says to us, now 3 days have passed. Panchanama pasun kel nainga. How can you have a house demolished and you are filing an FIR and no Panchanama done for 3 days.
आणि सर त्या तो वांसरान कोणी सांगलें म्हाका गाडी येना म्हणटा तेका अजून अरेस्ट करू म्हणून.
So that is also part of the investigation because all the bouncers who came, who else were there, will for the police to find out. I also tell you one more thing, the police can zero down on who is present at this area, including you and me at this time. They can check up from the tower signals, from the mobile signals, who are in this area, and they can filter out who are the regular people and who are the other people. And then they can find out who was here and who could be the suspects in this place. I think the police need to activate this kind of a mechanism to find out. I don't have to give advice, but why I'm saying it, because they will not do it. And because they need to do it, I'm announcing it loudly that they should do it so that they can say, oh, it was not done. Tomorrow in the case, when the case goes to court and we ask them in cross-examination, no, there was not done, this was not done. So somebody gets acquitted. It can't be that. Because my charge is the police should also be booked for this destruction of this house, for this criminal act, because without their blessings it will not have been.
Who's the
I won't name him. That's why I said there is a higher ranking. I don't name.
Why you don't name him?
Because that's not proper to name. Let the police do the investigation and do it.
सर दिस सध्याच कितें चल्ला ते पुलीस गुंडा राज्य गोंयांत चल्ला अशें तुमकां म्हणपाचें आसा.
दिसना तुमकां?
फेल सर पुलीस फेलियर ड्युटी करपाक आपली
ते समजले फेल जाले आ फुड्यान रडटाले हांगा घर मोडटा या 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 रडटाले ताजे कोणी एक उतार आयकूंक ना.
तूं पळय हांवें त्या दिसा म्हापशाचे व्हिडिओ काडला. म्हापशा बाजारान कोण ना राती. म्हापशा ते कोण सायडीन थिंग न्हिदून आशिल्ले ते दाणे मारून तांकां जागी कोताले इतलेंच. मागीर हांवें आयकलां आनीक एक हांव सांगू तुमकां ते हांवें आयकलां मागीर पुलीस गेल्ले हिंगा ते अलंकार थिएटर थिंगा आनी लोकांक धरले थिंगासोन आनी वयले. तूं म्हाका एक सांग अलंकार थिएटरा बरोबर बरे फुडें लोक कितें आयले थिंगा? ते जेवपा आयले, ते खावपा आयले, थोडे ड्युटी करून आयले, सगळ्यांक वयले भितर पुलीस स्टेशनार. ते कित्याक बसले थिंगा? पिकनीक काय येयल्ले ते थिंगा मुवी दाखयतात. तुमी गाडे ते सगळे उक्ती दवरून दितात परमिशन आनी मागीर तुमी लोक येतात तेन्ना तूं मागीर तांकां दोतात आनी दाखयतात व्हडले 55 हिस्ट्री टिस्टर्स ओ कितें क्रिमिनल्स अरेस्टेड. ते कसो क्रिमिनल? तूं आतां क्रिमिनल करूं येता तेंचे? इज दीस करेक्ट? When you have to do your duty, you do it properly. If you can't do your duty, resign and go home, or please quit and go. This is not the type of policing I'm thinking which should be done. Just to make headlines, that is not correct. You must arrest somebody who is actually involved in the matter, and I also will defend. If an innocent person is inside, I will defend to bring him out. But I don't want wrong people brought in just to cover up, and then they get out.
तर तुमकां अशें